What are the signs a younger woman likes a Sigma male? Hey there! Today, we're diving into a fascinating topic. The signs a younger woman likes a Sigma male. Sigma males have this mysterious charm that's hard to ignore, and sometimes, younger women are especially drawn to their unique traits. But how do you tell if she's truly interested? Let's break it down step by step and keep things simple. Sign number 1, her eyes light up around him. One of the first and most noticeable signs is the way her eyes react when she's around him. You'll see this unmistakable glow or sparkle, almost like she's excited to be in his presence. It's not just about staring, her eyes might follow him when he talks, as if she's hanging on to every word he says. Even in a group, you might catch her sneaking glances or looking his way more often than usual. This kind of eye contact shows more than words ever could. It's her way of saying, "I'm interested," without actually saying it. Younger women often express feelings through their eyes because it feels safer than saying something outright. If she looks at him with warmth or a sense of admiration, it's a big clue she's drawn to him. Her eyes might even give away little moments of surprise or delight, like when he says something unexpected or insightful. These micro-expressions are hard to fake and are a real indicator of genuine interest. It's like her eyes are reflecting her inner thoughts, saying, "This guy is different, and I like it." So, if you notice her gaze lingering or lighting up when he enters the room, that's a strong sign she's captivated. It's subtle but incredibly telling. Remember, actions often speak louder than words, and her eyes could be doing all the talking here. Sign number 2, she seeks his guidance. Another big clue is when she starts asking him for advice or opinions on important matters. It could be something small, like what book to read next, or something significant, like seeking his thoughts on her career choices. This isn't just casual questioning, it's a sign she values his intelligence and trusts his judgment. Younger women often look for someone they can look up to, and Sigma males naturally have this wise, composed energy that draws people in. When she comes to him for guidance, it shows she respects his views and sees him as someone who can offer clarity in her life. It's her way of getting closer to him, using conversations as a bridge to connect. What makes this sign even more meaningful is the consistency. If she frequently comes back to him with questions or updates about what he suggested, it's her subtle way of keeping the connection alive. She's not just asking for the sake of it, she genuinely wants to know what he thinks because his words matter to her. In these moments, she's also revealing a lot about herself. By opening up about her thoughts or problems, she's inviting him into her world. And for a Sigma male, who values deep connections over surface-level chatter, this effort won't go unnoticed. Sign number 3, she mirrors his independence. When a younger woman begins reflecting some of the Sigma male's defining traits, it's often a clear and powerful signal that she's interested in him on a deeper level. One of the most notable characteristics of a Sigma is his unwavering independence. He thrives in his own company, confidently walking his unique path without relying on others for validation. This self-assured autonomy is magnetic, and if she starts embracing her own independence more, it's likely a reflection of her admiration for him and the qualities he embodies. Initially, these changes may appear subtle, almost unnoticeable. She might begin devoting more time to her personal interests, hobbies, or passions, cultivating her sense of identity and fulfillment. Instead of imitating him outright, her actions signal that she values the principles he lives by and wants to integrate similar traits into her own life. This isn't about mimicry or losing herself in his shadow, it's about celebrating individuality while aligning with the values she admires in him. This shift is also evident in the way she interacts with him. Instead of seeking constant attention or reassurance, she allows him the freedom to maintain his space, understanding that this is something he deeply values. She respects his need for solitude and refrains from imposing on his boundaries, demonstrating her ability to stand confidently on her own. Yet, her actions subtly show that she is still interested in him and deeply engaged. For a Sigma male, who treasures both his autonomy and meaningful connections, this harmonious balance of independence and closeness is incredibly appealing and rare. Her behavior in mirroring these traits is, in essence, a quiet yet profound compliment. By adopting these aspects of his personality, she is silently communicating, "I see you for who you are, and I respect and admire your uniqueness." This alignment is not just about attraction, it's about inspiration. She's not merely drawn to him, she's motivated by him to grow and evolve in her own right. Such a dynamic fosters mutual respect and admiration, creating the foundation for a meaningful and enduring connection. Sign number 4, her conversations have depth. One of the clearest signs a younger woman likes a Sigma male is in the way she talks to him. She skips over the small talk and dives straight into topics that matter. Whether it's about life, personal growth, or shared interests, her goal is to have conversations that resonate on a deeper level. This kind of interaction shows she wants more than just casual banter. She's looking for a connection that's meaningful and lasting. A Sigma male naturally avoids shallow conversations, so when she engages in this way, it's her way of meeting him where he's at. She wants to show that she can match his depth and thoughtfulness. These conversations often feel effortless, as if time stops when they talk. She might ask thoughtful questions, share her own insights, or even challenge his ideas in a respectful way. It's not just about talking, it's about creating a space where they can both be themselves and explore ideas together. By choosing meaningful topics, she's also showing that she pays attention to what he values. If she knows he's into philosophy, she might bring up a thought-provoking quote. If he's passionate about a cause, she'll ask about it. These efforts are her way of building a connection that's genuine and aligned with who he is. Sign number 5, she observes him more than she speaks. When a younger woman is drawn to a Sigma male, she often becomes a quiet observer. Instead of dominating conversations or trying to grab attention, she pays close attention to his actions, words, and even his silences. It's as if she's trying to piece together the puzzle of who he is by watching him closely. This observation might seem subtle, but it's a big sign of her interest. You might catch her listening intently when he talks, even if the subject is something mundane. Her focus isn't just on what he's saying but on how he says it. She notices his tone, expressions, and the way he carries himself, as though every detail helps her understand him better. She may also remember the little things. If he casually mentions a favorite drink, book, or movie, she stores that information. Later, she might surprise him by referencing these details, showing that she's been paying attention. This kind of awareness is her way of silently expressing how much she values what he shares. Her quiet attentiveness doesn't mean she's uninterested in talking, it's her way of letting him know she respects his space. By observing more and speaking less, she's creating an unspoken connection that's thoughtful and deliberate. For a Sigma male who appreciates subtlety, this behavior can speak volumes. Sign number 6, she challenges him intellectually. A younger woman interested in a Sigma male will often engage him in thoughtful debates or gently challenge his viewpoints. This isn't about being confrontational but about creating a dynamic where they can explore ideas together. It's her way of showing that she values his intellect and wants to connect on a mental level. These challenges might come up in casual conversations. For example, if he shares an opinion about something, she might respond with a different perspective or ask questions that push the discussion further. Her goal isn't to win the argument but to spark an engaging exchange that keeps his interest piqued. Her willingness to challenge him shows that she's not intimidated by his confidence or independence. Instead, she sees his strength as an opportunity to grow and learn together. She wants to prove that she can hold her own in a conversation, which is an appealing trait for a Sigma male who values intellect and depth. These interactions often have a playful undertone. Even when the topics are serious, there's a sense of mutual respect and curiosity. By challenging him, she's signaling that she wants to be seen as an equal partner, someone who can share meaningful dialogue and stand out from the crowd. Sign number 7, she finds excuses to be around him. If a younger woman likes a Sigma male, she'll find creative ways to be in his orbit. Whether it's showing up at places she knows he frequents or arranging group hangouts where he's likely to attend, her efforts to cross paths with him are rarely coincidental. She might also come up with reasons to talk to him. For instance, she could ask for help with something she knows he's good at or casually mention a topic that aligns with his interests. These interactions may seem small, but they're intentional. She's creating opportunities to spend time with him while keeping things light and low pressure. Even in group settings, her focus will often drift toward him. She might position herself where she can easily interact with him or subtly direct the conversation his way. Her excitement to be near him is evident, even if she tries to play it cool. These coincidences aren't just about proximity, they're about building familiarity. By being around him more often, she's hoping to strengthen their connection and create moments that leave a lasting impression. It's her way of saying, "I want to be in your world," without coming on too strong. Sign number 8, she compliments his uniqueness. Younger women who admire Sigma males often express their attraction through genuine compliments. These compliments aren't about superficial things like looks or style, they focus on what makes him unique. She might praise his independence, his calm demeanor, or his ability to think differently from the crowd. When she compliments him, it's not about flattery, it's about acknowledgement. She's showing that she sees and values the qualities that set him apart. For example, she might say something like, "I admire how you always stay so composed," or, "I love how you think outside the box." These remarks reflect her deep appreciation for who he is. These compliments are often understated, delivered in a way that feels natural and sincere. She's not trying to overdo it or make him uncomfortable. Instead, she's offering small affirmations that highlight her admiration without being overly obvious. Her focus on his uniqueness is a big deal because it shows she's not drawn to him for shallow reasons. She's interested in his core traits, the things that make him different from everyone else. For a Sigma male, who values authenticity, this kind of recognition can be incredibly meaningful. Sign number 9, her friends drop hints. When a younger woman likes someone, her friends are often the first to know. If her social circle starts teasing her or dropping hints about her feelings, it's a strong indicator of her interest in the Sigma male. Friends often act as intermediaries, revealing what she might be too shy to say outright. You might notice her friends making playful comments when he's around, like, "Oh, she talks about you all the time," or, "You two would make a great pair." These remarks are usually said with a smile or laugh, but they carry a kernel of truth. It's their way of nudging things forward without making it awkward for her. Her friends might also act as matchmakers, subtly arranging situations where they can spend time together. For instance, they could suggest group activities or invite him to events where she'll be present. Their involvement shows they're aware of her feelings and supportive of her interest in him. Pay attention to these social dynamics. While her friends' hints may seem casual, they're often a clear reflection of how she feels. Younger women rarely keep crushes completely private, and their friends' behavior can offer valuable insights into her true emotions. Sign number 10, she shows patience with his aloofness. Sigma males are known for their reserved nature, and this can sometimes be hard to navigate. But a younger woman who truly likes a Sigma will display remarkable patience with his aloofness. She understands that his quiet demeanor isn't a sign of disinterest but a reflection of his independent personality. Instead of pushing for constant attention, she gives him space to be himself. She respects his need for solitude and doesn't take it personally when he seems distant. This level of understanding shows that she values him for who he is, not for how much time he can give her. Her patience might also come across in how she handles communication. If he's slow to respond to messages or doesn't always initiate plans, she doesn't complain or get frustrated. Instead, she lets the relationship unfold naturally, trusting that his actions will speak louder than his words. By showing this kind of patience, she's proving that she's in it for the long haul. For a Sigma male, who values quality over quantity in his relationships, this trait is incredibly appealing. It shows that she sees his aloofness not as a barrier but as part of his unique charm. Decoding whether a younger woman likes a Sigma male doesn't require dramatic gestures or bold declarations. Instead, it's about noticing the small, meaningful actions she takes to connect with him. From the way her eyes light up in his presence to her willingness to challenge his ideas or give him space, these subtle behaviors tell a story of admiration and genuine interest. Her quiet attentiveness, thoughtful compliments, and patient understanding highlight the depth of her feelings. She isn't drawn to him because of superficial charm, she's captivated by his independence, wisdom, and authenticity. Each sign reflects her effort to bridge the gap between their worlds while respecting the boundaries that make him unique. For the Sigma male, recognizing these signals can pave the way for a deeper, more meaningful connection. Younger women who admire Sigma traits often seek a bond rooted in mutual respect and shared values. By paying attention to these signs, he can appreciate the quiet but powerful way she expresses her admiration. In the end, the dynamic between a younger woman and a Sigma male is one of subtlety and intrigue. It's not about loud confessions or grand gestures, it's about the understated moments that carry the most meaning. When these signs align, they create a foundation for a connection that's as unique and authentic as the Sigma male himself. And do share with your friends so we may continue to create them. To see more videos like this, subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Additionally, make sure to check out our other videos. Thank you for watching.